and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Gordon kicks to Griffin, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Rivers? Putting up about 10 points a night.
New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
Solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Outside Williams, Barbosa up top. Here's Hansbrough, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Williams against Griffin. And stolen by Williams. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Knicks trail by 4. Here's Hansbrough. Sinks that one from the post. Hansbrough's got 5 now.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Second, the Pelicans.
They've been outstanding all season long at knocking down their shots. They move themselves. They're looking for the best shot, not just the first available shot. And as a result, they've been excellent knocking them down.
Griffin against Williams. Griffin kicks to Ajinça. Back to Griffin. Misses from short range. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Freak, Barbosa gets the bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
He took good advantage of that screen. Chalmers has got his second bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And we talked to Carmelo Anthony earlier, and he talked about how this team has improved their play of late. Well, it was nice to see Carmelo healthy for a while. Some changes for New Orleans. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Ashik. Freak comes in for Anderson. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Gordon. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Knicks. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Freak is out there with Scola. And it's Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Griffin can't get it to go in. Knicks trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was just a man on a mission. He ended with 29 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine. no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Knicks trail by 6. Barbosa passes to Porzingis. Aflalo kicks to Barbosa. Now the feed to Carmelo. Passes it to Porzingis. Fires from the line. Another shot. And it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Griffin slams it in.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Barbosa. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's Anthony with the drive. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
They get a hand on it. 1:04 left now here in the second, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Hansbrough's checked in for New York. Austin Rivers comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Rivers kicks to Hansbrough. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jins is checked in. Derek Williams, he checked in for New York. 51 seconds left now here in the second. The shot's good from Griffin.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Heat.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless. And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Aflalo. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. New Orleans on top. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Josh, you guys seemed intent on getting this win tonight. How important a game was this to this team?
Most definitely. I mean, this game is as important as the next. We really need this win. I'm pretty sure they need it too. So, you know, you expect a good show out of all of us.
2 hungry teams, no doubt about it, Josh. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Freak really making a difference here.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
And New York looking at who they've got.